Hi everyone, my name is Sophia and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an exciting first impressions review on Makeup Revolution's Glow collection. I don't think I've ever done a first impressions video on my channel yet, so I'm really excited. And I do have some thoughts before I get into the actual product reviews because I did have a little experience with Makeup Revolution and these products specifically. So basically, this collection came out like a long time ago, maybe like at the beginning of summer, maybe May, something like that, really early. And I ordered three separate orders. Two came and one never came. And I did order one thing off of Ulta because they were having a sale, and that came in like a week. Now due to COVID and because Makeup Revolution is overseas, I knew that it would take a while. Sorry, I keep touching this. I knew that it would take a while to get here, but I didn't think that it would take that long. So I definitely had a few problems with shipping. And then when they came, two orders came and one didn't, I knew that something was up, and I contacted customer service a bunch of times, and I had a whole dilemma with DMs, and I would reply in an instant and they wouldn't reply. They would like ghost me for 2 weeks, all this stuff. And just like maybe 2 weeks ago, they finally replied and said that they would give me a refund and a replacement, and that still hasn't come, but I am tracking it and the tracking is working. They had said that my other product got lost. But anyways, that is really just it for the, beginning of this. But for the products, I'm just gonna let you guys see. I review the Molten Body Glow and the brush, the primer, the bronzer, and the palette. And I'll put the prices and stuff throughout the video, so if you're interested in trying these products and seeing how they perform, keep on watching. Alright, so I'm fresh faced, and I'm going to start off with my base, which is the primer in this collection. And this is the Beam Dream Face and Body Illuminating Primer. So this is set to be just kind of illuminating under your makeup and make your makeup on top of it kind of glow more. So it's kind of shimmery. I've seen in the pictures on the ads on their Instagram and stuff, it is like pinkish, which is kind of weird to me. It kind of scares me because I've never used like a pink primer. I think that's a little bit strange, but we'll see how it performs. What I will say, first impression, this is 0.60 fluid ounces. Body primer? Like where? My hands? Like, I don't know. I know that a lot of people are going to be using this just for their face though. I'm kind of like assuming, but I still think it's weird that they would put face and body primer and give you like that much product. And this is the size for face reference. Like what? For hand reference, I don't know. It's just not big. I don't think that this is a face and body primer, and that's what I will say. But let's see how it performs on the face. I'm gonna put clips in. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on, and I'm gonna just put it on with my fingertips because I feel like that's how people put on primer. If you use a brush, good job, you're really, really sanitary. So it comes out white, and I'm assuming that when you blend it in, it'll start going pink. But it does have kind of like a reflexive color. So, oh, there we go. It is now pink. The scent smells like pineapples, like pineapple candies or something like that. This feels very silky. I really like the texture of it. It's very silky, not like slippery. I don't really like those because I feel like my makeup kind of slips off when it's like slippery. But it's also not too tacky. I don't know, it just feels nice. But I really want to spread this out because it's really pink. I feel like it's making my makeup look pink, or my face look pink. So I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but in the mirror, there's kind of like a pink reflection on my nose, the tip of my nose. I think that it kind of sets in places while you're rubbing it in. Like I feel like this part of my face is more pink. Maybe because I left it there. Maybe you have to rub it in kind of fast. I don't know if that's the case or not, but kind of like my hands are like pink here and not here. I mean, obviously your fingers sometimes are more like pink and stuff, but I don't know. That's just my first initial thought. I don't know. Alright, so that's what it looks like for now, but I will come back with more thoughts later. I'm gonna now do my foundation and face makeup off camera, and then I'll come back and do the bronzer. So this is my face with the primer on with my foundation, concealer, and a little bit of powder over it. I did use more of a mattifying foundation because it's honestly the one that's kind of in my shade right now, and it's just the one that I like to use. It's Born This Way by Too Faced, and so maybe that has something to do with it kind of looking more matte. But I think with illuminating primers, it's not just making your face look like, not oily, but like kind of glistening. I feel like with illuminating primers that have this like shimmer reflectiveness, normally you can see that, and I'm just not seeing it at all. And I feel like even if I had used something that's less covered and stuff, I still wouldn't have seen it, because even on my bare skin, I barely saw it. So that's my thought with, you know, the foundation choice that I used. And also I used this concealer, Fit Me and Age Rewind. Fit Me right here and Age Rewind under my eyes. We love cloudy days. All right, so now I'm gonna try the Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer, and this is in the color Light. And I am really impressed with the amount of shades that they come in, because I think it goes up to deep dark, and I have seen a lot of different skin tones, dark, light, all these people on YouTube reviewing this and actually really liking it. So we'll see how it performs on my skin. And yeah, another thing I want to point out is this thing is huge. Like, that's my face. That's huge. So yeah. You're literally kidding. The bronzer looks like this. Again, huge. And all of these products smell like pineapple, which is so fun because it's like summer and stuff. But if you don't like that, then just letting you know. So I'm gonna kind of put it on kind of like a contour, because that's what I've kind of always done with bronzer when I'm not using contour, but a little bit higher up on my cheekbones. So I'm gonna go in with this brush. It's the Morphe M53 M530, and this is kind of more for contour, but I don't have a good angled brush right now. So we're gonna try this, and I've heard to tap it off a lot because the product is really pigmented. Okay. I mean, I kind of tapped the whole thing off. There we go. You guys see that? I mean, I think it's kind of low. I think I kind of put it a little low. And on this side, I put a lot. Let's just balance it out. But it's doing a pretty good job at blending itself out, and I feel like it's pretty good as the color. I really think that you need to go in with a way lighter hand than I'm going in right now. I'm gonna have to kind of blend it in with my powder brush and add a bit of powder to kind of make these shades work better, because that's just not it. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna add the lightest bit on my nose and try my hardest not to go crazy. So I think I did an okay job at bringing my face back. I'm gonna add like some blush and stuff later, but this was a very nice product. I just think that you have to go in with a really light hand, especially if you're very fair. I don't think there was a shade under this. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. So this is for the lightest, and I mean, I want to say that I'm pretty light, but I'm not like super light. So I think you need to be careful if you're gonna get this. Definitely be careful. All right, so now on to the big palette. So this palette is huge. I thought it was gonna be smaller, but it's nice. I just don't think that you could like move around with this too much. So yeah, but yeah, this is just the Glow Shadow Palette, and it comes with 28 shadows, and it's like glittery, super cute. And let's open her up. Wow. So these are the shadows, and they have a large selection of like bronze colors, gold, some greens, some berries, this really bright blue, like an electric blue color, some oranges, like warm tones, all that stuff. Not many cool tones, which makes sense because it's a glow palette, so it's definitely going to be more glowy. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this palette, and I'm going to do kind of a simple eye look. I'm not going to go too crazy, but to kind of try like a fun color or something, I want to do like a little bit of a waterline blue color to kind of match my tangled necklaces or something like that. Just kind of do something fun. I definitely need to play around with it, and for first impressions I don't want to go too crazy and ruin my eye look. So what we're gonna do is try, let me do like 4 shades, something like that. But right now I want to put on a bunch of swatches on my arm that you'll see each row. I'll swatch each row and show you guys all of the colors and just kind of see how they perform. But I'm gonna swatch a few here just for fun. So this red, like berry color right here, so nice, super nice and very silky. I love that. Wow, that's really nice. Let me swatch it on my arm. Yeah, it's super nice. Holy crap. Okay, let's do this orange color that I'm kind of thinking of doing my eyes. Wow, super nice, very bright, not really chalky, very soft. These are very soft and like velvety shadows. Wow, I'm so impressed. This green color is calling my name. I love this color right now. Okay, definitely did it on the wrong finger, but yeah, it's a green kind of bright color. Okay, yeah, that one doesn't perform as well as the others. Yeah, that one doesn't perform too well. One critique I have right off the bat is that it doesn't have like a matte kind of like base shade, and I know a lot of palettes have that, but I still would like to see it in this palette so that I can actually just use this and not have to move around. They're basically all shimmers. There's, let's see how many mattes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 mattes, so there's definitely more shimmers than mattes, but yeah. Alright, it's me from editing, and I just wanted to come on here and explain a little bit about what's going to happen. So basically, the next 3 clips don't make any sense, but they're from the eye look. I left a few in there because this is the first impressions, and I wanted you guys to see my first initial thoughts on some of the shades and stuff. But basically, this video was getting way too long. It's 4 a.m. and I look like this. So it's definitely time for me to start cutting them down, and this was the part of the video that I felt like had way too much going on, so I decided to cut them down because you guys already got the swatches and stuff. So if you guys want me to do more videos dedicated to the look or the palette or anything, let me know down in the comments, or if you have any questions. But basically the light shimmer shades just weren't the best, but some of the other ones that I used on the look I was thoroughly impressed with and I did like. So yeah, and also they were pretty blendable. So okay, carry on. So I'm going to use this on my outer corner. Let's see how it performs. I mean, it's definitely there, but again, I kind of expected a little more. Right here, I'm really going for the oranges, guys. This one right here, and I'm gonna use it. I feel like I look crazy, and there's a little bit of fallout, but I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with that orange and kind of deepen up everything. So let us go with that, and I'm gonna go really light-handed first, and then I'll see kind of where I have to build up. Go in with like a dry brush and just blend my whole entire look away a little bit. About to say it, I guess. I'm gonna do some liner and everything off camera, and I'll come back. Alright, so final thoughts on the eyes is that I feel like some colors perform better than others, And I do kind of like the final look. I mean, I'm not like a makeup artist. I'm not like the best at makeup. I'm definitely trying harder to get into more colors and step out of my comfort zone and all of that stuff. I always keep to the comfortable shades, but this color palette is a little bit more like adventurous, but also still in that like warm toned colors that you could also use for every day. All right, so now I'm sitting by the window and I'm gonna try out the Molten Body Glow Face and Body Illuminator. And I'm gonna try the body brush. So as I said in the beginning, I don't have my color. So this is gonna definitely be dark, by the way, because I have tried it a little bit. So just get ready. But I do wanna review it and kind of talk about, you know, how blendable it is and all of that kind of stuff. So yay, let's start. All right, so the brush is so soft. And I love this brush. It's so soft. Okay, so now I'm gonna just squeeze a little bit of it on, or pump a little bit of it on to the brush. That's a lot. But that's kind of what it looks like. And let us see what it looks like on my decolletage. Okay, as you can see, it's not my color at all. So there's that, but I want to kind of compare both sides. So let's just do that. So as you can see up here, it's kind of patchy. It's like definitely staying up there, and I think it's because you have to work with it kind of fast or it sets into your skin really quickly. But I definitely think that this brush is making it a little bit easier to kind of blend up there. So yeah, I definitely think you can get the patches out with the brush, but if you don't have the brush, maybe use a makeup brush or something and not just your hands, because I think that will make it really patchy. All right, so now I'm gonna go over the products and give you guys kind of like my final thoughts and honest reviews. So for the palette, again, I do recommend the palette, but I think that it does need improvements. But overall, since it's a $25 palette with 28 shades and shades that are kind of adventurous, but also good that you can use them more often, I really like it. Do I think that the shadows need some work? Yes. Do I think that it could use more like base shades, key shades, or more like matte shades? Yes. I love matte shades for like blending in stuff and stuff like that. And although it's a glow palette, I still think that you can make a really pretty glowy look with more matte shades as well. So I give this like an 8 out of 10. All right, then for the Splendor matte bronzers, I really like this. I definitely love that it comes in a lot of shades. I love the size, the price. I think this was $8. I already put the prices up. Do I think that this is hard to work with? Just a little bit. But that's just kind of a personal thing. I don't know if it's like hard for everyone to work with this. Maybe I was just kind of heavy-handed today. This is a first impressions, so I can't give you guys like a every single day review because this is the first time I've tried it. But overall, first impressions were good, and I would give this a 9 out of 10. All right, and then for the primer. So the primer, I honestly would give a 5 out of 10. I didn't like it. I don't think that it did anything for my skin. It didn't give me any glow or illuminating. My foundation fully covered it, and I also feel like it made my foundation slip a little bit, and my foundation, as I said, it was the Born This Way. It never does that. Like, I always use this. It never really does that. It also could be attributed to the fact that I didn't put too much powder on. Normally I put on a lot of powder since my skin is kind of oily. So maybe it's that. I don't really know. But overall, even if it was a good primer, it says it's illuminating and it's not at all. It literally got covered up with my foundation in a second. And I think that that could have been avoided with more of a glowy primer. So not my favorite. All right, and then for the Molten Body Lava, as I said before, I still don't have mine in my shade, so I can't really fully review this because I tried it on and I obviously saw a difference in my skin tone and I didn't like that. But it did kind of blend nicely with the brush. I do know that it doesn't blend really well with my hand because I've tried that. It kind of gets a little bit patchy. So if you're gonna invest in this, invest in the brush. But yeah, I do like this product. I just don't think that this was the right color, and I can't wait to try it in my color when it comes. So 8 out of 10. Alright, and that was it for today's video. I had a lot of fun doing this video, and I love first impressions. If you guys want anything Down below, let me know what you want me to try. I'll look into it. Obviously, if it's more affordable, I will get to it faster. If you guys want more Makeup Revolution products, I can do that. They come out with products all the time, and I am really eager to try them. So if you guys have any that you've seen and you want me to do that, let me know, or literally any videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next week.